Hey everybody, this is Nick from DeCryptoCat, where we focus on DeFi and other types of crypto passive income sources. Hope you are having a great day. Today I have an awesome headline for you that you're going to want to stay tuned. If you are in Drip Network, or if you're not just yet, but you've heard of it, you're going to want to stay tuned because I have some seriously bullish news for the Drip Network. But first, let me remind you that I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Please do your own research and only use risk capital when investing in anything, much less crypto. So guys, currently we're at 58 cents. We have climbed up from our bottom a couple weeks ago. We were at 25 cents. You can obviously see we had somebody do a big buy here, jumped us up about 6 cents. We're uptrending since then, so we'll see how we do through the week, but so far we're holding good. That is not the bullish news. Here's the bullish news, guys. According to AMB Crypto, Drip could hit $249.06 in 2024. That's right, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Drip could hit $249.06 in 2024. But that's not the bullish news. Just wait till you see this. Just wait. Because they're saying in 2033 we could be anywhere from $2,300 to $3,469 a piece for one drip, guys. Let's go. Oh yeah. $3,500 drip, all the way from 25 to 50 cents. This is why you should get started now, right? So, yeah, so I came across this headline and I just had to share it with you because, well, that's my job. And obviously this is bot generated news, and who knows where these numbers are coming from. The chance that we hit that in 2024 is pretty damn slim. Could happen, but the chances that we hit this in 2033 are probably 1 in a trillion. And the fact that DeFi will even still be around or in its current shape, who knows what's going to happen in the next 10 years, right? Now, I will say that Drip is about a month away from hitting its 2-year anniversary. Now, if you can name another crypto DeFi project that's been around for 2 years without any exploits, without any issues, any downtime, or anything like that, please put it in the comment down below in the comments, because I don't know of any. And I think that's a huge milestone. That's a huge badge of honor, right? That we can stamp on the Drip Network website, because we've been around for 2 years and made a lot of people millionaires, and we're going to make a lot more millionaires. So obviously, if we hit 249 in 2024, and even so, if we hit 3,469 in 10 years, we're going to be living pretty. So let's just do some dream math, shall we? If we have a maxed out wallet, which I should hope we all have maxed out wallets by 2033, and we're pulling in $3,469 a day. Let's just see what our daily income could be at that point. Now, this is not taken into effect any withdrawal taxes or any of that crap, but just work with me here. All right, so I'm getting $856,000 and $856,843 a day from my Drip wallet in 10 years, as well as the rest of us, right? So we're gonna go buy a couple islands in in the Dominican Republic or something, and we can just have our own each island, and we can have like cruise ships going between them and all that stuff. Sounds good. Let's make that plan for 10 years ago, or 10 years from now. All right, so guys, this is why it's really important to get in right now. Accumulate your wallet, because you're going to save a lot of compound time. It took me a year and a half to get to 11,000. I've only bought under 300 Drip, and I spent like $4,500 on doing that. Now you can spend that amount of money and get a huge amount of Drip for that cost, and save yourself a lot of compound time, because now I am about 3 months, I think, from a maxed out wallet, and you could be there in a fraction of the time. And then you can start building. You can waterfall additional wallets so you can just keep this going. Guys, if you don't know about drip, please see my other videos. There's a lot of information to know, but the basics is whatever you deposit, you buy drip, you put it in the faucet, and that amount is effectively locked. But you get paid out 1% a day, up to a max of 365%, and the value of the drip network is compounding that 1% back into exponentially. Yeah, I said it. Exponentially your deposits and get maximum payout for your dollar. But please go see my other videos if you are interested in the drip network. So yes, while that is the headline, that is not the actual bullish news for the drip network, because we have a lot of things coming for drip and Animal Farm within the next month or two. And not only drip.draw, which I'm going to go into more information on that in just a second, but we also have the new website, the new UI, which is going to include fiat on-ramping. Guys, you can buy drip with your credit card, which is massive. And it's going to have multi-chain purchasing, I think. And it's going to have new team tools for us team members or team leaders, which is massive for us. And it's going to have, I don't know what else, some other good things. We've got a lot coming. But on top of that, we have drip.draw. And drip.draw is going to be a massive attractor for everybody that's been holding drip in their wallet, and for newcomers coming into the ecosystem. So this is a quick summary that somebody put together. Now keep in mind that all of the details of drip.draw are still relatively kind of in leaked status and could change. So don't take this too seriously, but this is what we kind of know for now. That is, a round of winners will be picked every 4 hours. The largest deposit will win a jackpot. 1 random deposit will win a jackpot, and 5 random deposits will win a lower tier prize. This is all planned for March. That could be anywhere from 1 to 4 weeks from now. Some other details that we do know about drip.draw is it'll be released in 2 phases. Phase 1 will be a raffle draw supporting the faucet, and phase 2 will be a raffle draw supporting the reservoir. Now, when you enter, you'll be paying with, if you pay with a BUSD, you will get 75% of that will be deposited into your drip faucet, and the other 25% will go towards the prizes. So if you don't end up winning anything, it's actually going to only cost you 25% of what you're buying tickets with. Now, 1% of that dev fee will go towards drip marketing, which we sorely need because Forex has been paying out of his pocket and it hasn't been much right now. And they can now also sacrifice, and by sacrificing, you're going to get a huge bonus of tickets in proportion to the amount that you're sacrificing. There's also going to be a sacrifice prize, which I think I just said no, I didn't actually have that in the image either. So yes, there's also going to be a prize for sacrifice. When entering the draw with a BNB or BUSD, players will receive an additional 20% tickets. This is to incentivize fresh capital and come in and disincentivize claiming and selling drip, as the 20% bonus would equal to 20% taxes for selling. And there's going to be a jackpot rollover. 10% of every day's earnings now rolls over into the next day's draw. So expect every day to get bigger and better. So that's drip.draw in a nutshell. Again, we have a lot of details that are still to come out. They're going to be releasing them one by one, in the next days or weeks as things get closer. But if that's not bullish, take a look at this other thing, guys. If you're not in my Telegram group, please join the Telegram group. I forward all the stuff that I find in the other groups and try to make it a single source of knowledge. So I greatly encourage you, if you're interested in drip or anything Forex, please join my Telegram group. All right, so he says, I just watched Brighter Town's video on DD scenarios, and I have adapted numbers to be more conservative. I'm just gonna kind of summarize this because I want to keep this video as short as possible. I apologize, we're going over 10 minutes as this goes. So he says, very conservative for 150,000 wallets, assuming half of them join with only $1. That means $75,000 total earnings. That's $150,000 drip. First prize payout gets $3,750. Runners payout gets $750. The biggest deposit gets $1,875. Total drip sent to the tax vault is 137,000 drip. Scenario 2 is a little more realistic. Still 50% taking in participation, but with $5 this time, that's $375,000 total, is 750,000 drip. First prize is $18,750. Runners up gets $3,750. The biggest deposit gets $9,375, and the total drip sent to the tax vault is $686,250. Then he goes in to say, even based on this conservative projection with fresh capital, based on 1 month, you would be looking at 4.1 million drip back into the tax vault. This is massive. This would absolutely stop the need for minting tokens, and it would help reduce our supply, which would greatly increase our price. Now, the beauty of all of this is, regardless of the liquid drip being deposited or sold, it doesn't really matter, because the cheaper the drip is in price, the more drip will go back into the faucet based on the mechanics. So moving forward, if we were to assume 1.1 million drip, and worst case is 50% of that drip is claimed, minus the airdrops on a single day, that's 550,000 drip. Currently we have 900,000, I think it's actually a little more than that in the tax vault, and DDD will considerably offset that. Furthermore, how much drip will people keep claiming without hydrating, especially considering approximately 70% of the hydrations appear to be consistent numbers from history? Personally, I highly doubt that if the price is moving up and looking bullish, that people are going to be claiming and exiting the system. That greed will ultimately kick in his humble opinion. In summary, it's very exciting times for drip holders. Drip, drop, draw looks like a freaking beast. I totally agree. These numbers, once they put them on paper and all the mechanics, are going to be an awesome thing for drip. We have a lot of people that are just holding drip in their wallets, waiting for something to do with it, and this is going to be exactly the thing. And most of us in DeFi are huge degens, gamblers. So this kind of thing is going to be massive, I think, for the whole ecosystem. Plus, guys, if this is not bullish news enough for you to join the Drip Network just yet, we also have at least 3 community projects that are launched or will be soon launching that all benefit Drip and the animal farm, the whole ecosystem. We have Hellhounds that I put a video out on just the other day. There's only 200 dogs left to mint, guys, out of 1,010. You can still get yours for 0.1 BNB. They have well over, I think they're at 1,700 dogs staked right now. They have over half of a BNB already earned. That means your prize is going to be well over a quarter of a BNB for this first week, and it's going to go up from there. So they're supporting Drip, they're supporting the animal farm. Plus we have Guardians of the Reservoir. Plus LD has another project that he just teased in a video today that he's going to have another video with more details on tomorrow. So guys, watch that video. It's going to be another massively bullish project that's also supporting Drip. Plus we have Droplet, and that one is supporting the whole Drip ecosystem. And that's one thing I love about the Drip and an animal farm ecosystem, is that the community is super strong. We're not going to let this project die. A lot of people said we're going to zero when we were down. You know, we've been going down for the past year, right? Now we're starting to bump back up, and it's because of these, the anticipation for Drip, Drop, Draw, and these community projects are helping support that price. This is why it's super important. If you're not in Drip, or if you're not maxed out, or if you're just not where you want to be, take advantage of this price. I cannot put it in any clearer ink than the last 14 minutes that I've been speaking of how important it is to accumulate as much as you can while it's 50, 60 cents, under $1, or whatever it is. Because while we may not be going to $3,500, or we may not be going to $249, the chances of us going to $249 in the next year are pretty slim. It could happen. We did max out at like $190 a year ago. It could happen, but the chances are pretty slim. $1 is easily obtainable. $5 is pretty good estimate for the next 6 months maybe. $10 I think is an ultimate goal. But if, of course, if we could make to this thing, then we're all flying high. But don't expect to get there. There's going to be a lot of sell pressure. But if you can think of any reason after going over everything with drip.draw and the community projects that I just stated, if you can think of any reason why this is not bullish and why you should not be investing in drip right now, tell me in the comments. Come to my Telegram group. Tell me the story, why you think we're still going to zero, because I don't see it. On the other hand, if you're one of those that are finally realizing the potential of drip and why you should be getting in right now while it's cheap, and you want to be sipping margaritas on a private island with your cruise ships off in the water there with the rest of us in 10 years, please join my team. All the links will be down in the description. I'll be happy to help you out. Even if you don't want to join my team, that's okay. There's plenty of other teams out there. Check the other YouTubers out. They all have great teams. Some do airdrops, some don't. So just beware of that. Do your research. There's ways to find out what everybody does. I personally give 2 airdrops every month very consistently, and like to reward my team. But it's more important that you join a team, be active in their community, and join the Drip Network. Get your foot in the door to rewarding yourself in the future. Guys, that's my video. I hope this has been helpful for you. If it has been, don't forget, please click that like button. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below and come to my Telegram group. We would love to have a crypto discussion with you. Let us know what you think about drip and what other passive income sources you're using. I would love to hear from them. And don't forget that when you follow your CryptoCat, passive can be massive. We'll see you guys in the next one.